Leo, and happy April. We are going to get started with your reading. I pulled 2 cards for the initial cards, and in a brief meditation focusing on your cards before I started my video, it feels like you've had some blockages, or you've been blocked in certain aspects of your life. Maybe like a career, you can't find the right path, or you keep trying to get promoted and there's no advancements that are happening. Maybe in your relationships, you keep having stunted relationships, or relationships that fall apart. And what's coming through is that they're not divinely aligned. So maybe in your career field, you are comfortable in your job or moderately happy, but it doesn't necessarily resonate with you. It doesn't really bring you joy. There's no passion about it. Obviously, all of us, most of us, need to have some kind of a job to survive. So we do the best we can. But when we're on a path that isn't actually on our life path, that doesn't align with our soul, then it's more difficult to get advancements and to make progress, because the universe is trying to send us a message that it's not aligned. And with this card, you can see the arrow hitting the center of the target. And we have our heart, the caged heart. And when you're able to tap into what is really passionate for you, what you really love, and you can find a way to create that in your life and to go down a path that's love-based, then you're going to be on target, and you're going to see leaps and jumps as far as progress and more manifesting of what you really want. Okay, so that was the initial message. Let's see what other cards come out. Okay. That one wants to come out. Okay. Oh, good grief. Okay, that's a lot. But we will go with it. Okay, for some of you, this is a very, your life path is very linked to the stars. Like you have, maybe you are literally some kind of galactic royalty. You have some kind of ties to being a starseed, past lives or existences. And that energy is coming through. And you have a very specific path here on Earth during your lifetime this time. It's, this is telling me right here that the words are coming through that you're a star. You're a star. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You're meant to have a very kind of limelight career path or life path. You're meant to be seen by others. And it's interesting, we have 2 hearts in this reading, this one and this one, and both of them are 4s, which right away, what's coming to me is angels and angelic ties. So maybe you have come from an angelic background, maybe because there are angels that do come to earth and have human existences. So maybe you were at one time an angel, and that's your purpose here in this lifetime is to do something that has an angelic purpose, you know, a light worker, something like that. And the abundance is coming through. And the abundance is coming from these roots. So when you are on your path to the path that you came into this lifetime to traverse down, that's where you're going to find your abundance. So the words stagnant are coming through. And so you may have found yourself stagnant in careers or relationships, and that's because they are not wholly aligned with your soul's path. And as soon as you are able to get on your soul's path, that's when you're going to see the abundance and see the progress and see things being kind of like untied for you, packages being untied and opened up. And that's where you'll find your gifts too. They're saying gifts. Your gifts are going to be coming through once you're on your path. So let's see. Let's pull some more cards because I want to see what, which deck guides. Okay. Where, any information about finding your path. Now, generally, finding our path is whenever things are heart-based. Whenever we resonate with anything, like we were very passionate about anything, that's going to be aligning with our soul's path. Okay. Okay. Many of you are very, very definitely healers. Like I said, light workers. And so you have magical gifts. If you don't already know, these are the gifts that are coming through. Now, what they're saying is in April, you might need to walk away from something. It's interesting. We have these blossoming pink trees, and I'm not sure where you're at. Maybe you're in the southern hemisphere, and so this isn't quite accurate, but here at least there's these blooming pink trees everywhere, and she's walking away. So there might be something that you need to walk away from this month. It may become apparent to you, or you might have already had the inkling that something isn't right in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, maybe it's a place you're living. Something isn't right for you. And I think you already know what that is, or something is going to become apparent this month for some of you. Okay, what else is coming up, guides? For Leo for April. Financial constraints. Yeah. That's definitely apparent when you're not on your life's path. And that's what I felt when I was first tuning in. Things are stagnant. Maybe you've been struggling. Maybe you've been blocked. I feel for some of you, you're just kind of at your wit's end. Like, what do I do? What's the next step? I can't seem to make progress in my career. And believe me, I absolutely understand that. I've been there for a long time, for many years. You're like, what do I do next? So let's see if we can figure that out for you. Okay. Guides, let's figure out how Leo can find their path and get unblocked. Okay. Sometimes this deck is a little sticky. Okay. Be gentle with yourself. Be spontaneous. Show your support. So I know one thing that I was seeing with a lot of the other readings for this month is it's time to get out of your head and into your body. And be spontaneous is really coming forward as to be playful and allow yourself to explore, allow yourself to adventure. And what I'm feeling for you, Leo, is that you're in this kind of in-between place right now. And things are shifting for you, but they're not quite in a place where you know exactly what's going on. Like you don't necessarily see a way forward. Some of you may be stuck knowing, I don't necessarily want to be where I'm at, but I don't know where to go. And you're going to be, this feels like you're going to be gifted by the universe with something, but you don't know what it is yet. It's like something that you don't necessarily see coming. And you have to, in order to see it, you have to open your eyes. You have to be coming from a light-hearted place, okay? Your heart, and that's, okay, uncaging. That makes a lot of sense now. You have to uncage your heart in order to see it. Like your heart has to be at the right frequency level, the right frequency vibration to see what the universe is going to give you. And in order to do that, you have to get out of your headspace a little bit more and allow yourself to play and adventure and be free and explore and not worry about why isn't this coming and how is something else going to come. Is not worrying about that. Just being in the joy of living for the time being. Just being in the joy of being in the present, however you can. Okay, this deck was calling to me while I was shuffling the other one. So let's see what comes forward for Leo. Okay, Leo, April. Okay, Leo, April. That one is wanting to come out. Okay, secrets. Okay, what other one wants to come out? Leo for April. Okay, spirits. Let's see if we can make a little bit more space here. Okay, secrets. So I don't see anything necessarily bad coming up. Like sometimes when I get this card, I think my first thought is, okay, so what secrets might be revealed? It doesn't feel like it's anything bad for you. It feels like you're getting your eyes opened. Like you're kind of this innocent little new being, and something is being revealed to you. And it's interesting, we have this eye here as well. It almost feels like the guides, and we have that moon too. That's almost perfect. Your guides, your spirits, your angels, your spiritual team is showing you something that you needed to see. So this could be in a job, it could be in a relationship, it could be within yourself that you realize, I'm not happy. I really would prefer doing this, or I'm better at this. You know, maybe there's going to be an opportunity for you through being spontaneous. They're showing me like you do something spontaneously and all of a sudden it opens up a door for you that you didn't think would be right for you, but turns out it is. It's on your life path. And so there are opportunities that are coming up for you, but it's all about being spontaneous and it's letting go of expectations. And that's what this gift is that's coming in. And when you're in that right frequency mode, when you're in that right vibration, when you're having fun, when you're being adventurous and spontaneous and having fun, you're going to get this gift and you'll see either before or after, that other things aren't quite right. Maybe you're a better match to this this opportunity that comes in, and you'll be like, oh, I realize what my guides were trying to show me, or what they're trying to tell me. Or maybe you make some realization, you see something and you have a realization about yourself or your life, and then bam, you're out one day at the movie theater and you find some kind of opportunity that comes into you. So that's what's coming up for April for you, Leo. So let's see, let's pull, oh, I think I wanted to go with these. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Let's see what else. Okay, endurance. Let's push these to the top. Okay, endurance. Okay. I guess that one wants to come out. Let's just do 2 of those. Okay. It feels like you've been going, you've been enduring, you've put so much effort into your life, maybe spiritual healing, maybe your job or your career or relationships, and you just feel like you haven't gotten anywhere. You're exhausted, and you're just, maybe some of you are kind of at a rock bottom place, or just an exhausted place where you're like, how much longer do I have to put up with this? Why is my life just stagnant? Why does my life feel so blocked? But they're asking you to keep going. And this, what they're showing me is like, you're going to get an infusion. And it's it might not be exactly on your life path, but it's a stepping stone on your life path. So maybe this opportunity or this gift that's coming in isn't forever, but it is something to help you align or help you make a step toward what you're eventually supposed to be on, or what you're eventually supposed to do. Maybe it's like this is a temporary job, or maybe this is a relationship, and you realize after time, this person is really fun, I love being around them, but they're not the right one. But it's not, like a terrible relationship ending. It's just, it's an easy transition, and then you meet someone else and you're like, oh, now this feels like the right one. And so it's that kind of thing where it feels like something coming in could be temporary, just to give you like a revitalization, like to give you some kind of joy, to give you that momentum to keep going. It's like the universe is rewarding you for the hard work that you put in and all the challenges that you've gone through. It's like they said the scales are tipping. The scales are starting to tip back in your favor to where you're once again revitalized, kind of, to keep going down your path. That's what's coming through with this, is that whatever opportunity comes in, or whatever situation, it may not be forever, but it's definitely going to help you be motivated and feel like you're aligned once more. Okay, let's see. Let's pull one more card, and I want to do a moon card. Okay, and then I'll pull one of my oracle cards. Okay, Leo for April. Well, okay, we'll go with those 2, I guess. Oh, or 3. Goodness. Okay. Push through any insecurity. First quarter moon in Cancer. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Attend to the details. Okay. First quarter, full moon, last quarter. It feels like the energy of, the first thing that comes to mind is Maiden Mother Crone. and I'm not sure why, but it feels like phases, just life cycles and phases. And so it feels like you're going through, like this, it says push through any insecurity. This phase that you're in is making you stronger in that you're working through your difficulties. You're working through your shadows, your shadow aspects of yourself, the things that you dislike about yourself, the things that you like to hide about yourself, those shadow aspects that need healing. It feels like this is the phase where you're working through that stuff. And once you are better able to see that those are your shadows and your ego self, and even though they're not necessarily like the most desirable traits in society, or amongst your friends, or even to yourself, they are a part of you. Your ego is a part of you. Your shadow is a part of you. And as much as we would like to get rid of it and only have the positive light aspects, we have to have those darker aspects for balance, to show us where we need to heal and how we can operate in a world that is a duality based, a light and a dark existence. And so it's a period for you where you're finding that balance between the light and the dark aspects. And what this is saying is allow yourself to go in deep, take a step back and not worry about all of the details. It's funny, it says attend to the details, but the words that are coming through is don't worry about all these details. Think about the details of being inside of you and the phase of your life, and allowing yourself to embrace the light and the dark and to heal what the dark is exposing. Okay. Let's see. I am going to do one more card from my Oracle deck. Okay. Leo for April. What's coming up? Fertile. Okay. This is a card for opportunities, new beginnings, life cycles, seeing something from the beginning to the end, like giving birth to something, which is the perfect time because it's spring and new beginnings are happening. Of course, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's just the start of a new season. So, what's coming for, it's interesting. We revert back to these. We have all three kind of full moons showing, even though they're different quarters, but it's beginning to end. And this is what I'm seeing with this fertility too. Something is coming, either something's coming full circle for you, or you're going to see something go from beginning to end. You're going to see like a project through, or maybe a relationship. You'll have a relationship and maybe the relationship is coming to an end. Or like I said over here, maybe you have something that's temporary. You have a job or relationship that's temporary, but it allows you to bring in that energy of alignment with your soul's path. So I think there's going to be a lot of variances out there for everyone. But this is a time of new beginnings, and something is coming, something is starting for you. Something will be fresh, and it will give you some momentum, and it'll give you a fresh take on your life, something exciting, something different, something out of the box, and something that's in alignment with your soul's path. Okay, my phone is shutting off. So anyway, thank you so much for being here today, Leo. If you like my reading, please hit that like button or comment If something resonated with you, if you'd like to see more of my readings, please subscribe so you get notified every time I put a new one out. I am sending you so much love, Leo. I hope you have a beautiful April, and I will see you back here soon for more readings.